in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be...
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense got it, they're on the run. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Nevada set up and in business, opening this drive with a first and goal. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Using the quick game. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They'll try to get the two-point conversion here and make it a three-point game. From the gun. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now, and they just got to make more plays.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. To the air on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Tatum. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on 2nd down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Vick. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His 1st interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll leave it with him. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the 1st half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot.
Turning it on! The Wolfpack just inches away here on 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. They'll try the run. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
They go backwards on the play. Offensive stop will be thrown on the
Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
second down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making adjustments. The play action fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Now on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Hey, what about that move to pick up a couple of extra yards? He's down at the 38. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete to the left. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. Now the play fake. Under fire. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Here's the handoff. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the grab down the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Another interception. That's number 7. The year. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. There he goes. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run. The Wolfpack, after that big run, might want to see if that just works again. From the red zone, looking for a space. Gets it out quickly.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They'll run play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. This Nevada offense really has it going. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the... They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Well, he won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That slices the lead to 2.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the... And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
As a defender.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
It's now 2nd down.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Unloads it left. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season.
Well, the good news is after that 2nd pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the 2nd half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the 2nd half. You need your quarterback to play smarter.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Washington. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Nevada will be forced to punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Pulls and fires complete. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Hands it off. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Finds his man. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep.
Slams into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up by 20 over Arkansas. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pratt. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on second and long. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Buchanan. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Pulls it and fires to the left. Turning it on. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Here we go. They'll give it to the back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. And now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. He wants to throw it. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Set to kick this one away.
And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Give to the running back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, on third down, they go to the running back screen. They're able to get a couple of yards, but not enough for the first. What do?
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Great place to start for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Trying to take it back. The 30. The 10. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. Wow, you just don't see that a lot. Pass interference negating a pick six. What a costly penalty. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Barges ahead. And yes, he's in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he's in for his third rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
That's caught. It's Vick. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Try to barge their way in. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Wants to go up top. And he's in for the touchdown. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Middle Tennessee is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Sam Houston. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Right down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Finds his man. It's Vick. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. On the move, it's Tatum. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And that's good for number 4.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll go to the ground. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Trying to bull his way in. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And after rolling snake eyes on the first 2-point try, they'll just kick it this time. And it's perfect. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They'll start this drive at their own 48. The give as they work on that clock. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. All business today for this ball club.